Good afternoon and welcome to Pakistan Today News from our New York studio. I'm Chris Taylor. We begin with developments involving diplomatic efforts to address the Iran conflict. U.S. President Donald Trump has rejected a proposal put forward by Russian President Vladimir Putin regarding Iran's enriched uranium stockpile. According to reports, Putin suggested transferring Iran's enriched uranium to Russia as part of an effort to remove a key obstacle to nuclear weapons development and potentially help end the war. However, Trump declined the proposal, saying Washington wants the uranium secured but has not agreed to Russia's plan. The issue remains a central concern for U.S. and Israeli strategy, as Iran is believed to possess around 450 kilograms of uranium enriched to 60% purity, material that could potentially be refined further to produce more than 10 nuclear weapons. In a related development, Donald Trump has also claimed that the United States carried out heavy airstrikes against military targets on Iran's Karg Island. The island handles the vast majority of Iran's crude oil exports and is considered a strategic hub for the country's energy industry. Trump stated that the raid destroyed what he described as every military target on the island, but said he chose not to strike the oil infrastructure itself. He warned, however, that if Iran or any other actor interferes with free shipping through the Strait of Hormuz, the United States could reconsider immediate strikes on the island's energy facilities. Trump also noted that his war objectives might differ somewhat from those of Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. Meanwhile, Turkey says it will not be drawn into the widening conflict despite rising tensions across the region. Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan stated that his country is determined to avoid direct involvement in the war involving Iran, Israel, and the United States. According to reports, NATO air defense systems operating in Turkey intercepted a third ballistic missile launched from Iran toward Turkish airspace. Ankara has strongly protested what it describes as repeated violations and has requested clarification from Tehran. Erdogan emphasized that while Turkey is strengthening its defenses and remains prepared for potential threats, its priority is to prevent further escalation and encourage restraint from all sides. Iran has also launched a fresh round of missile strikes toward Israel, according to state media reports. Israeli authorities confirmed that air raid sirens sounded across several regions as the missiles were detected and intercepted by Israel's defense systems. Emergency services say residents were directed into shelters while the military worked to neutralize the threat. Officials later confirmed that no casualties were reported and residents were allowed to leave shelters less than half an hour after the alert. Police are continuing to investigate reports that fragments from intercepted missiles may have landed in parts of southern Israel. Now to Pakistan, where the government continues its efforts to bring citizens home from the conflict zone. Thousands of Pakistanis have already returned from Iran over the past 2 weeks through border crossings in Balochistan. For more on this story, we're joined by our correspondent Walter Cooper in Balochistan. Authorities say Pakistan has accelerated repatriation efforts through the Taftan and Gabd-Rimdan border crossings as the conflict in the region continues. Over the past 13 days, more than 4,600 Pakistanis have returned home, including students, pilgrims, business people, and workers who had been residing in Iran. Officials confirmed that today alone, nearly 100 people entered through Taftan while 69 crossed via Gabd-Rimdan. Security and immigration teams are working around the clock to process arrivals and provide assistance to those returning. The government says it will continue facilitating citizens until all Pakistanis wishing to return have safely crossed back into the country. Walter Cooper, reporting from Balochistan. Thank you, Walter. In another development, Pakistan's Information Minister Ataullah Tarar says security forces have killed 663 Afghan Taliban fighters and members of the militant group Fitna al-Khawarij during Operation Ghazab lil Haq. According to the minister, Pakistani forces targeted terror support bases located in Kabul, Paktia, and Kandahar. Tarar emphasized that the operations were conducted with precision and insisted that no civilians or civilian infrastructure were struck, rejecting accusations made by the Afghan authorities. Pakistan has also released footage showing what it says are accurate strikes on militant positions as part of its ongoing cross-border counter-terrorism campaign. And finally, Pakistan Railways has announced the temporary suspension of the Bolan mail train service operating between Quetta and Karachi. Officials say the train scheduled to depart from Quetta on Friday did not run due to low passenger numbers and operational considerations. Authorities confirmed that the service is expected to resume on March 16th. The Bolan Mail remains a key route linking Balochistan's provincial capital with Karachi, the country's largest port city, and the temporary suspension may affect travelers planning intercity journeys along this corridor. That's all for now. You're watching Pakistan Today News. I'm Chris Taylor.